Hello, welcome back to the Hexagon Tabletop Role-Playing Games. I'm your GM Brent for Progenitors Bloodlines, and with me I have the tough Tomas, the intergalactic angel Quinn, and the fiery Wilm. That's Peter, Dana, and Simon playing with us today. If you want to catch up on some past episodes, you can visit us on YouTube at TheHexagonTTRPG. I'm going real quick because we just finished a big battle. Two big battles. One was a dragon. The other one was two mantises. Our players are here in the cold snow of the northern part of the Forest of Valeth. Now you have these mantis carapaces and their bladed arms as other loot that's potentially available here from these voidlings. And you have a whole dragon to take back as well. But I think literally everybody in this party is basically low health, maybe except Quinn, who has that block ability. And
yeah, I'm pretty good.
You guys all, I think everyone's like limping back to camp or like rubbing a sword, joint or something. They've been kind of hurt. And you see Quinn standing there, hands on hips, proud captain.
I take out my herb mixture again and I slap it on everyone.
You slap everybody with the herbal tinctures. That everybody's going to try to rest up a little bit, I think. So what are we doing here as a party? Are we purely going to bed? Are we trying to dice up more of the dragon and get the materials? Like, what's happening?
Maybe we should rest. Just to... We don't know what else might jump out at us again.
I agree.
I'm gonna keep watch.
Like little chibi Zell, like a baby in there.
Oh.
I totally forgot. And as you are carrying Zell, little baby chibi spider, kind of like curled up, like stiff and small, and you can feel that faint insectoid vibration as you hold him, though. So you know he's alive. And then as your warmth of your body goes into the little chibi spider, you just hear, "It's so cold."
Let me warm you. Go to the fire with it.
Yeah, that's it. Bring him closer to the warmth. Oh.
Yeah. And as you get close to the fire, he starts to move again. And you can see your other spider mounts you had left a little ways away, I believe. So Bart has gone to get them. He brings them back. So now you have all of your mounts here. They're all clustered around the spider. They're kind of like jostling each other and like looking over at Zell. And yeah, you guys are all here.
These are dangerous woods, huh?
Indeed.
More than I expected, to be honest.
Yes.
Now the question I have is, can we bring all of this back? Or should we maybe send someone back and get reinforcements to bring all of those?
Bart says, "I fear that this is too much for us to carry, at least in one load, unless one of you has some sort of spatial magic."
Well, I do as an ant, not an ant, as a what was I again?
What?
A termite.
A termite. As a termite, I can create a portal, but the range is not that far, is it? I don't think I can make one all the way from the camp to here.
He looks at you. He's like, "I'm too tired to be surprised."
I turn into a termite there and then.
She does many things.
And you
just like that.
Reboot. And you fully termite. He literally.
It's not an enemy.
We just
might
fought
be my first time seeing it.
giant bugs.
Oh, it might be actually. I don't think
I'm still not surprised.
Yeah.
We just fought giant bugs. Why would you transform into another giant bug?
I turned back.
But this one is not as ugly as the others.
I turned back. It was just to show that I can do that. It's a pretty cool feature. Anyways.
Right. For now, I think we should rest, and then we'll figure
Yeah.
out how to transport things once we have a better idea.
Because
Look,
I'm more healthy, I can keep watch for you guys while you rest.
we have this storm is coming down pretty heavily. Let's bunker away a little bit in one of these
Dragon cave?
holes that the dragon made, and we can set someone up in the cave to make sure that nothing attacks us from further deeper in, and nothing comes out from outside either on either end.
May's like
I
dagger in hand, like she was going over to the dragon. She's like, "Oh, that makes way more sense." Puts it away.
wait. What were you gonna do?
Tauntaun.
It's just tauntaun in the dragon.
Oh, that's
Uh,
such a Pinocchio
hardcore.
move.
What?
I
Pinocchio?
was, yes, and like living
because in
inside
the
the
whale?
Yeah, she's
my
inside
God.
the
Did you
That
kill
dragon.
the whale though?
I don't know. The
The
dragon.
whale
is a
swallowed them up.
No.
It's like, oh, I didn't even have to cut it. I could have just crawled in.
It's
You
made.
could have. Tomas could not have.
But I think the cave might be better. I can even
on the
scout
hole.
it. I can scout the cave. I can use a. I'm gonna have a preemptive block if ever I hear a loud noise or something that I can be
Right.
stressed out about.
You descend in, and it's a little bit wet as you get in, but only because some of the snow has melted. There's not a lot of snow further into the rocks, and I think it's like there's a bunch of boulders and big rocks and things here, but as you get past that initial bit, there is a bit of a place that is, it's very dirty in the most literal sense of that word. It's like dusty and full of dirt, but it is fairly dry and it is fairly sheltered from the wind.
So
but
we
it's a
can
tight
make a fire here.
I would say if you're all in this space, you can't make a fire in it. You would have to make a fire outside of this space.
Okay.
So still kind of sheltered in that, but like to the sleeping area would be like a little bit in.
How y'all feel about this?
It's fine.
I'm alright with it.
May crawls in. She just goes, "This is my corner," and like starts to go to sleep.
No.
How's Johnny doing?
Johnny's okay. His eyes have like cleared up.
Maybe use some of the snow, and the snow has been very cold. Maybe you can use it and just reduce some of the swelling.
Yeah, most of it's coming off. I just feel like I just want to be warm in my hut,
Fair.
having some of that Fey liquor.
I mean, if you don't want us to take you next time, I can make sure that you're not brought.
Hey, what do you gotta have some of the bad with some of the good, right? You gotta have a little bit of both.
I just don't want to be overworking you. That's all.
Overworking. Look at the kid. She's like,
I'm gonna take out my spider cloak and I'm gonna cover May with it.
cover her up. Bart's already rebuilt a fire on the outside. You guys kind of like smush into this little space. And it's like, it's close enough that with everybody in here, this little space gets a little bit warm just from your body heat of everybody in proximity. That's nice. Johnny looks back over at you, Willem. Nah, it's a pleasure to help. Plus, I feel like I learn a lot, coming out with you guys. We can't do what you guys can do. It's truly incredible how fast you move, the fire that you can command almost at will.
Well, you've heard the stories that Otto's been telling.
Yeah.
They're made to be a bit more potentially over the top, let's say, than reality, but it wasn't always
Yeah.
like this.
This
Uh,
he looks at you guys. He's like, I feel like I have to ask. Why isn't Otto here with you guys, coming around? Feels like he's always wrapped up in his own, his basically his cult that he's made.
It does feel like every time we try to reach him, he's a bit distant.
This is how he has always been. He's just more quiet than the rest of us. And he is far smarter than me, at least. I let him do what he does because it is smart. Probably the right thing to do.
it's true. When it was just the three of us, we didn't go through easy times, and we all coped in our own way. And Otto, well, he had his own way of dealing with things. Then Quinn came along, and it got a bit easier. But well, Otto has his own ideas and his own goals in mind as well.
He's anything but quiet. He's always persuading people, talking up a storm, making stories.
I do think he's maybe trying to educate people in his own way.
He always did have some good stories.
Well, all right, if you guys vouch for him.
There was a time that we didn't know him any more than, well, the next person, but over time, we got to know him, and look, he was there for us when we needed him, and we were there for him when he needed us. And hopefully that will continue. So far, our goals align, and we pray that it continues.
Johnny looks, I think, unconvinced a little, but heeds your words. You can tell, the respect he has for all of you, especially having fought side by side and seen it firsthand. But you can tell something doesn't sit right with him, with Otto.
And look, it's more than fair that you have your own reservations. And if you feel the need, bring them up whenever you need to. About anything.
We could even speak with him when we return.
I don't really want to talk to him. The only thing he said to me is that he wants me to be one of these part of the corpus arachnus or something. I don't know. I don't have nothing to do with no corpus and no arachus.
No, don't worry. You can bring it up to me whenever you need. But for now, I think we all need some rest. And then when we awake, we'll figure out how to transport as much of this dragon as we can.
Sounds good. Bart's here. Yeah, if there's anything left. I'm really worried. What if the bugs get to it in the night? Or
Well, for now, we can bring everything that we've already gathered into this hole with us, I suppose.
I've packed the spiders. They're carrying what we took off so far, so we have some spoils of war, but there's just too much with the dragon.
How much have we gotten? Like a percentage
Well, 4%.
Okay. If we were to try and like make, because like the whole goal was like trying to get like armor from the scales, right, for Tomas.
Well,
Sure.
for-
Armor from scales. There's claws. There's teeth.
Yeah, it's
For
all of us.
tools, for all sorts
Yeah.
of things.
Do we have
I'll
enough
have,
like scales for any armor, like any like a full set of armor? I'm assuming we have enough teeth for things for sure, but like scales tend to be
Mhm.
more needed for armor, I guess.
Mhm.
Like they need more scales to make the armor.
yeah, I'll say with the amount that you have enough for like one armor set, like shield and weapon included.
I
Okay, I wouldn't mind taking shifts if you want, and
I just need a little rest, but then I can watch it for the majority of the night.
me too.
Again,
Of
first
course, I
watch.
need to warm up as little as hell here.
Put him by the fire.
I'm holding him in one arm, and then the drill hounds
Oh.
like under my other arm, and then currently because we were getting ready for sleep, like I have my third arm like as a pillow, like just
Oh,
it's like reaching up to like.
So comfy. Yeah, I mean, Bart says like we're all exhausted. I don't know that we can set a watch unless Quinn, you really want to. But I mean, if we can't get a whole dragon out of here in one night, I doubt something else will be able to pick its bones. So if we're willing to lose maybe a few scales to a scavenger, then I'm sure it'll be fine.
I mean, honestly, I don't think we can scavenge all of it to begin with. Even if we did have a full day and everything, with just our current capacity to carry things, to transport it
fine.
back, I don't think we can. But at the very least, to gather as much as we can physically carry.
and then
Bring it
come
back
back
with
with
us.
a team.
I don't think we'll have time to come back with a team. It took how many days to get here? Did it take a day?
If it's
I
not
think they do, like-
cleaned by the morning, it'll definitely be cleaned out if we leave and come back.
Yeah, I think it was a day.
Oh, that's pretty
I
fast,
guess
You guys
actually.
didn't sleep on the way.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, actually, these spiders are incredibly quick.
Well,
It would be.
we can try
we
it.
should have enough spiders, I guess. I don't know.
We
Yeah.
should try to take as much as we can, but
But yes.
if we can't take all of it, I don't think it's the worst. Leave it for the forest.
It's just the more armor we can make, the more equipped our army is.
Then we'll focus on the scales when we wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps we can find some materials to make a sack.
That too for water flasks.
Oh, that
We already
yes.
have water flasks.
We do.
What?
Aren't they like?
Not
The
me.
three of
Well,
you can make
I know we
some
do, but
intelligence
like, aren't they old and maybe we need a change? I don't know.
Intelligence checks. Okay. Oh right, no, but it's like there was no vegetation like at all here because it's like the cold.
No, we'd made water. What do you call it? Canteens from like the stomachs of the what should we call it? Cockatrices, basilisks, whatever.
That's what I'm saying. Like, does it raw? Do you need to like change it at some point? How does it work? The science behind it? I never.
I think you guys like dried them or tanned them, or
Mhm.
basically a very
Okay.
primitive way of doing it in a sense. I think you've seen Bart like take like he has a really nice looking flat, like it's a legit metal leather wrapped canteen with like there's like little like bits of like gold gilding on it, and like
Very
it's like
fancy.
a really nice one that he that he has. And you've seen Otto has like a nice embroidered silk one. It's like one of his followers has made for him as like a project. And anybody who wants can have one of the demonic canteens.
No, I won't. I won't.
Does anybody want one?
I didn't even know there were.
There were some.
Mm.
They give you guys buckets, canteens. There was like some garden implements, razors. There's a whole bunch of like random stuff.
I would just have used the stomach flask.
Same.
All right.
Yeah.
What did you guys get on those int checks?
13.
Yes.
13?
13.
16.
16?
Also 13.
Great. On the 13s, you guys are definitely thinking like, yeah, scales are important, claws, teeth are important. You also think the bones are going to be important. Those are some really hardy, strong bones, probably. I think something that is not immediately like, oh, that would have been important, but that like kind of like makes sense is also the like horns and spikes, kind of like covering the face and like where the spine was. So there's a few different like of those like kind of spiky hardened appendage things. But on the 16, Wilm, in this conversation, you come up with, oh well, what about the organs? And you think, well, one of the things it did was like breathe out a bunch of like rock and dust and stuff. So whatever does that. But the other thing you think,
Was that a breath or was it his tail?
it was a breath weapon.
Okay.
I think the tail was like a club or something.
Okay.
But you think of like, oh, what about the heart? What about like the core of the dragon?
Yeah, that makes sense. It's been pierced, but we can salvage whatever's the rest of it.
Yeah. And then I think Tomas remembers the glowing dust on the tip of that spear. What had it grazed? What had it pierced?
Interesting.
Yeah, whatever the heart is containing is liquid or dust or magic. Is it magic?
It's got like a big like, magic kidney stone. All right.
Yeah, we'll rest for the evening.
Well, I don't mind taking a watch. I can take a 10-minute rest for a little bit of extra might, and then keep an eye out the rest of the night.
No, just fully rest. Why wouldn't you fully rest?
Just to keep an eye on it in case, just see if something does come to like eat the dragon. At least like I'll be able to see it.
I offered to watch though.
It's a D6 per plus tier per each, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I technically almost be at full if I were to like take the first action and the 10-minute. If I get like almost full roll of D6. Rolls, so like I don't know.
So everyone, if you haven't taken it, take your action, take your 10-minute, and take your hour.
So at least, right?
Yeah, up to, you can stop wherever you want to. Because if your long rest gets interrupted or something, then it would, maybe delay when you can take the last one.
All right, well, never mind. That was a 1, and a 2.
No.
So
I got a 5 and a 6, baby.
So it would technically be, if it's all of them, it's 3d6s. Is that right?
4, 7.
Yeah, if you're taking those 3, it's 3d6.
Okay,
So, and just if you've already used one, you can't use it again right now until you've had your long rest one, because they're always taken in order.
Yeah, the long rest one is the 4th and final, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, so if it's those 3, I got a 4, a 6, and a 6. Total of 16.
Very nice.
Yeah, plus your tier.
I am plus my tier?
Yeah.
We're all tier 1 at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Creature, so
plus 3.
So
So pretty good.
I mean, I think I'm gonna be full HP.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, again, after that hour, yeah, he's okay. He can technically continue going, but
When you
I don't know,
do,
like at what point, because we have these kind of rests. At what point does exhaustion take over in uh,
Hmm.
in this setting? Like, at what point are we overcome with exhaustion?
that's a good question. There's a rule for that. Hold on.
Or how do we get them back?
After a long rest, they all come back.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Crap. I do this every time. Where's my copy here? Search for, what would it even be called?
Exhaustion, fatigue, rest,
Might just be under the help. Wow.
recovery, maybe.
Yeah, the recovery section.
Hold on, I was looking in the chapters, but that was wrong. I need to look in the whole book. What's highlighted here? Okay, exhausting. I mean, I can bring up rest. Oh no. REST is used in a lot of words.
Ooh.
Okay, let's do a quick.
But what about
Google search.
recovery?
Sorry, everyone. We're just taking a quick exhaustion levels. This was a year ago. From 1 year ago. Just come up with your own version. Just remember to apply the ethos of the system. Yeah, so okay. Basically instead of death by exhaustion, I think what this boils down to is that it ends up you would have a detriment like fatigue.
Yeah.
So it'd be like an asset that an enemy could use on you, or potentially something that would just detract from your rolls. And then I would let it go up to like a double detriment, right? And then after that, I would probably start making you roll every so often for falling asleep. So it'd be the kind of thing where like, you know, taking damage or falling or like you going in water or something would wake you up. But if you were like just trying to walk for 3 days nonstop or something, like eventually you might just fall asleep. You would just pass out, right?
Yeah.
Instead of the D&D version, which is you just die. They took I'm so tired I could die to a level that
Yeah, well, I mean, there's other things that happen before the die part, but
But yeah, so at what point would that happen?
now I have to look up another thing, which is how many days can a person
Before someone dies of exhaustion?
survive?
yeah, but we're progenitors, okay? We're special.
The longest recorded time a person has gone without sleep is 11 days. Yeah, they said, but all the bad stuff happens way sooner.
Yeah.
Going without sleep for longer than 3 days is considered extremely dangerous, and staying awake for extended periods is not a safe or recommended practice. Oh, look at this. 24 hours, impaired cognitive function, irritability, and anxiety. 3 days, symptoms can worsen significantly, and hallucinations may begin. Beyond 3, the risk of accidents increases due to microsleeps, and symptoms of psychosis can develop. Severe paranoia and a disconnect from reality. And then 11 days, the longest officially recorded time without sleep. During this time, he experienced paranoia and hallucinations, though he reportedly recovered fully afterward.
Damn.
So probably 3 days is where I would start to make you roll for these micro sleeps.
Okay, because like if we were to stay up like this day in a sense, still salvaging the dragon, this would be like the second day, and we'll head back at the end of this day, so we won't be there for the third day.
Okay, so you guys stay up, staying up and watching the
To
forecast.
you guys, I feel like we'll just continue to try and take the scales.
I mean,
after
I'm more
the
than
rests.
You want to work through the
You gotta
night?
work. Oh damn.
Well, so I'm trying to say, like, at what point would exhaustion like take over if like he'd still be taking the scales?
Again, you just wouldn't be able to take your.
Well,
your,
he would do, because
your
again,
long
it's the action, the 10-minute and the hour.
Yeah.
So he'd take that, and then continue like working the scales.
Okay.
Try and like maximize as much as they can take back.
I mean, well, if you're out there picking at the scales,
Are you gonna?
I can.
Forgo
Well, but you're like gonna be like working on the scales, and I'm gonna be out there just like keeping watch. No, I gotta help you pick the scales, you know. So I'll be out there helping Will. I won't take the 10-hour rest.
You also picking scales?
I seriously don't need to take the 10-hour.
No.
I'm
Somebody's got to keep Zelkarith warm, okay?
Yeah, but May can't. Well, I guess not. She's asleep.
I mean, he could be sleeping on May's lap.
Yeah, I think they can be okay. And I tell the other people there, like, you guys watch over, and if anything, yell, and I'll come around. But for now, I think I'll help with the scales too.
Right. How about you guys roll me? Yeah, I mean, you're progenitors. You're all progenitors. I want 3 percentage rolls.
From each of us, or
Yeah, one
from each. One from each. Okay.
Yeah, one from each.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay.
What are they? Let's go.
I got a 60.
Okay.
I got 74.
74.
Damn, I got 19.
Okay. So we'll say that after the night of all 3 of you working on this, we'll go with the middle roll, which is 64, you said? 63?
Just 60.
60. But 60 plus the 4% that I said that you guys did earlier. So 64% of the way done. So you got most of the scales off, like basically just a little bit under, the back that it's rolled onto.
Could we have? Can I like slash that a little bit to get at the heart that I had thought of from the intellect roll before?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like with 64%, it's like most of the scales except a little bit. You got all the teeth that you want to get. You got the talons. You got the horns. You've opened it up and like gotten the heart out, and you've gotten even like some of the bones from like the hands and the arm and
The
like,
bigger stuff kind of thing.
yeah, a bunch of like, because basically what's going to be left with that 40% and like a lot of dragon meat, right? That's not necessarily
As like
useful.
useful, quote unquote.
Yeah.
We don't know. Maybe Thomas would like to munch some.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to have
As
breakfast
well.
at some point, right?
It's
So-
more like the fact that like it can't be used in like tools or anything.
Mm.
But I think the
preserved,
sun
right?
starts coming up and you've got a big bloody pile of materials. Or maybe it's not that bloody. Maybe you guys are cleaning it off with magic, a little bit of flame magic, a little bit of
Mhm.
I wouldn't want to like
Getting
completely like
cooked.
char them or anything, but like I might like just like heat it up enough so like the blood starts like kind of flaking, if it does.
yeah, you just do like a and it's just kind of like is dried. 100%. So you've got this big pile of materials that's not too gross. And you have the heart, and the heart is a big crystal. It's anyone seen Escaflowne? No, I've already asked this question. But it basically is like a hexagonal. It looks almost like a cut gem, but it's like formed, faceted inside of this dragon. And like Will, and as you're like getting to that heart, you're pulling like filaments of like bloody like tissue and muscle and stuff that have like they look like they're growing into this. And as you pull out the core and you snap these filaments, you can see a lot of the dragon just like almost deflate in that moment. Like something has been removed, something
Yeah, like
something is
something
left.
noticeable has left it. Yeah. Okay.
And it is warm in your hand. It's very warm. Like if it was cold out here, it's like you could put this in like your robe and you're now warm.
I'll take it and like put it next to Zelkarith.
So Zel's like awake and is like, goes on to that and goes back onto May, goes over to you, Tomas, and just kind of like comes and perches up on your shoulder. You hear it. Don't make fun of me. I want to go to the for a little bit longer.
Well, that's fine. It's actually, I like this.
What?
So easy to carry you around.
I guess the roles are reversed.
Well, enjoy it while it lasts.
3, 2, 1. And he
No, it's wrong.
That was fast.
Onto your shoulder.
He's embarrassed.
But it's morning now, so he gets off you.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm fine now. You see Bart coming over, and he's like, all right, it's breakfast time. Puts like a frying pan out.
Mhm.
Just grab a big chunk of meat. He's like, we're lucky it's so cold out.
It preserves us pretty well.
That's true.
And I think he like puts the frying pan, looks, and there's so much meat, and he's like, this isn't gonna work. So he takes the frying pan off, goes and starts to build a small spit roast and like get like a big freaking trunk of like a young tree and puts like a giant hunk of meat on it.
It's gonna take some time to cook.
Yeah, and well,
I'll help
he
him set it
basically
up if he needs it.
he like Bart's pretty smart. He's pretty spry, and I think as you all are cleaning up this dragon and getting the materials ready, you see him wrap. He like gets silk from one of the spiders, and then like wraps it around the end of the trunk after like tying it, and then puts it over the branch of a tree, and then ties logs to the end of it. And you see that he's created this device where you wind up the spit, and then the weight slowly drops and unwinds, and so the spit rotates on its own.
Damn.
And you see he tosses just a little bit of his herbs and does his prayer of the fire. And he winks over, I think at you, Tomas, and he goes, I used some of the embers from last night's fire, so the fire's been burning for 12 hours.
Oh, you're a genius, Bart. Like drooling.
Amazing. And you guys are able to taste dragon. I want you all to describe
Some dragon sticks.
Is
what
it
what
gamey?
dragon tastes like. I'll let you come up with that answer.
I would like to think that I'm so hungry, anything would taste good now. Ow.
yeah, it's probably just delicious to Tomas, but what if we each came up with like one descriptor for how it tastes, and that's just how it tastes? So it's like 3 different descriptors from each of us.
Okay, chewy. That's mine.
All right, stinky.
All right.
Yeah, like a stinky aroma.
I was thinking kind of like robust,
Ooh.
Robust.
in a sense, like a robust flavor,
Hmm.
just because it's just got like so much like earth minerals and stuff around it.
Mm.
Essentially,
Okay.
Right, you guys are
But
eating
it does
this
not cover the scent.
chewy, stinky, robust dragon meat. It's an acquired taste, but I think that there's so much meat that you acquire that taste maybe by the end of the meal.
For
or
a
you just
gal
never
like
eat
me,
again.
Oh, yeah,
this is
incredible.
delicious.
And it's I think my descriptor is going to be juicy. So you're eating this, it's full, it's marbled, it's delicious. And it's got that really strange, funky smell. And it's a mouthful, and even though it's so juicy, it's just a little chewy. It feels like it takes forever. And when you finally get it down, there's a symphony of flavor of all of these little earthy, almost like tea, but with meat. That's dragon meat.
Delicious.
but what if it's just this kind of dragon?
Yeah, green dragon meat.
That's true.
So like Zell is like doing that spider thing where he's like cocooning a bunch of meat. He's like placing it on his back and he's like eating some. He's like, perhaps we should try other ones next time.
I would very much enjoy this.
We are now known as the Dragon Slayers.
Well,
They look at
I
everyone.
think technically that just goes to Maven.
Like, what?
Saved us all.
You were the
Yeah.
slayer of the dragon.
You are the Dragon Slayer.
Well, if you were putting a box together and all I did was hammer in the last nail, I don't think I could rightly call myself
If
the
it
box
wasn't,
craftsman.
It's a little
if it
bit
wasn't
different.
for you, though, it wouldn't have been done.
And right, and the box is trying to kill us. You know.
Yes, and I guess I had the last nail.
And you also showed up with strength out of nowhere. Where did you train like this?
Oh, that.
Yeah, that.
Do tell.
And she shows you that she has a D-pad.
I guess. When?
Just recently.
Wait, did
Huh?
you just find it?
It was a gift from Titania.
Oh, interesting. That
Tanya
means they
had them
have
all along?
D-pads and...
Well,
when you say gift, was there any sort of transaction that took place or a deal that was made?
Not in the way you're thinking.
Okay, because that does seem like quite the gift.
Does it? I mean, it's pretty good for maps and stuff, but I think the real thing is that for some reason, when I put it on, I knew Kung Fu.
I mean,
is
don't
that a
get
thing
close
I
enough.
also do? Like, I just know Kung Fu.
You like look at your D-pad, you're like looking for information on Kung
I'm
Fu.
like, wait a minute. I mean, I know I'm good at kicking.
Do you want to trade D-pads?
Well, I'll just say that was impressive.
She
But be
beams up at
careful
you.
still. You almost died.
I'll be very careful.
Okay.
But Mentor kind of like looks over and he's like, actually, could you maybe just touch your D-pads together, do a pair?
Oh. I bring it closer to her.
So she goes dink.
Dink.
And you see that Mentor, a little wisp of data goes over and floats next to May.
What does this
She
mean?
like looks at it and it like swirls around her and then goes into her D-pad. She's like, what just happened? And he goes, maybe there could be another construct in the future.
Did you copy yourself?
Just some of the core replicating parts of my code that will eventually grow into something sentient.
But you will have a personality that matches for her.
No, I
It
think we just
is-
created an AI into her
Okay.
D-pad.
Yeah, basic, but and he looks around and he says, well, this technology is also biologic in nature, so it will
That I
match
can-
her.
Well, we're all learning something today.
Yeah. Well, now that means we can train together to figure out this D-pad thing.
May's like, yeah! Start doing like that anime, like, kick with you.
Well, you definitely seem like you're doing very much better.
All right. Bart comes over. What do we do about the rest of this? We've laden up the spiders. We'll even have to drag a little bit behind us in some kind of, wooden sleds laden with some spider silk and debris.
Well,
not
the
debris,
spiders
but,
themselves should have their fill.
Yeah, I mean, you see, like, the spiders were, like, loaded up, and then they, like, overloaded themselves. They took, like, a little extra meat for themselves.
No, but like they also ate like their own meal too, right? Like the
Yes.
okay. That's what I meant by like they should have their fill.
Give them like a little feeding trough, for the journey.
Are we done? Do we leave? Do we send back for this? We do owe the spiders a meal. We owed them food. This
Yes.
would be a sizable chunk, actually.
Well, Tomas, you might have the spider that knows the most. Zelkarif, is there potentially any of your kin nearby that might be able to bring back or bring others here to take this as a part of the offering?
If I go on my own, I could be there very quickly. And then I could get a sizable force. We could take it in one go. What is left?
That sounds like a plan.
Yes, we should do this.
All right. And I will see you later.
Oh, we should probably take something for the water spirits. What do you think they would prefer? Talon? Horn?
I will not pay lesser beings.
Oh, not for you. I meant for us when we come back.
He scuttles off.
Yeah. I thought he was already gone. I was talking more to the others.
Maybe they would like some skills also to decorate or to adorn.
I'll give them a few
Skills should be
scales.
the last thing we give them, though,
Hmm.
if possible.
But like
That's true.
May's
A
just like,
finger bone.
or we could take a different way. We don't even have to pay them. We could just go.
we can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I still have an egg. I'm pretty sure I promised the bridge people an egg every time I cross.
Let's find another place to go. Then, if that's a possibility, we aren't in too much of a rush going back, so let's find another. We're in a
Alright.
giant forest after all.
Mentor, you know what to do. Lead the way.
Okay. When he like flips forward and he goes, I think it's this way. You guys start to map in a new direction, but you do make your way back towards the Valeth, the tree, because he was in the center of the forest. The bloom was going on there. Is there anything that you guys wanted to take from the bloom on the way back to the camp?
Seeds? Wasn't that what we wanted?
It's like magical plants growing there.
Yeah, I think you guys wanted something, and then you didn't really ask for it at the end. You want to like transplant some of the plants, or
Yeah, I think that was the idea of like kind of transferring to make a garden back at camp.
But it has to go back and see what exactly it was in that episode. 'Cause I forget exactly what it was.
I don't know that we pinpointed any specific plant.
No.
I don't think so.
I just think it was magical in nature,
Yeah.
so we assumed it probably had powerful.
Well, we had asked Valus, like Avatar, like, could we take back some things because we feel like that would be beneficial to our crops, and they had said yes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. So
Okay. Do you ask to take some then on the way through?
yeah, if they show up again, then yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you as soon as you're coming towards that clearing, that dryad again shows up. Hello, everyone. How are you? Oh, it seems you've slain the creature. How gnarly. Just generally not enthusiastic about you guys taking life.
I'd like to try some
What does that mean?
to eat the meat of the dragon.
Oh, sure. You can put it down there.
I'll take like a little bit and leave some behind for him.
Yeah, you put on the floor. Great. I can't wait till it decomposes.
All right. Well, while we're here, we're gonna take some plants. You can load me up, baby. Sorry. I'm getting tired.
Well,
That was a little bit of Dan Whistle coming through.
Load me up, baby.
That
Sorry.
But yeah, Mini V, just yes, of course. I've been cataloging everything. If you would like to take some plants to the edges of the forest, I have all kinds that perhaps would be useful. Here, and starts to grab various little plants and coax them out of the soil into these little pods and place them, and is like literally, truly just like placing them on top of the spiders. The spiders are like getting full of stuff. They're just like trying to crawl forward. But yeah, gives you guys quite a few things. Literally like puts dirt on top of meat in some instances. There's like some dirty meat.
we can wash it, I think.
It's magic meat, right? It doesn't go bad.
But you guys get a few, I think, really interesting plants on your way back. There's lantern plants. So basically, kind of like glowing like pods. You get some like more mosses and things. So just like little quality of life things like that. You get what the dryad calls a toilet plant. It's basically, it looks like a weeping bell, but for you to sit on top of.
Okay.
But then it has to
The
be
pre-
pretty big.
Smells like Mr. Clean.
The precursor to the excrement root.
You also get some like really like they're small herbs, but all of you as the progenitors can tell that they're packed with a little like a kind of a dense magical power. And they're very unassuming. They don't glow. They don't look like anything. And these are a bunch of healing herbs. So gives you these herbs that are necessary in the creation of like healing potions and salves. So you'd be able to take that back to camp and start growing them in kind of like little patches. And the Dryad is
Okay.
rattling off a bunch of notes about how to take care of all these plants and when they're going to seed and how that's going to look like, and has spoken to these plants and basically told them that they're relocating, and so they've all requested, like, oh, I want this kind of environment, and so Quinn, you and Maylin,
Oh,
I think,
yeah.
jot down these notes in your D-pads.
Absolutely.
All right, and our
Especially,
caravan. Yes,
I'm trained in botany, so I'm even more intrigued by those.
incredible. And so, laden with loot from the bloom and the worm, our heroes will make their way back to camp triumphant. And we'll pick up there, I think, next time, unless there's something else you guys wanted to do on the way back. You'll map out a different facility. But the Dryad will, I think, send with you some fae. So it's like there's some fae that come to parade with you. Basically, they did it. They killed the dragon. Oh, they got, look at what they have. And they're coming along and helping you guys carry stuff, and basically carry some of the magic of the bloom and the plants back to camp with you. All right, we'll end there. I'll give you guys 2 XP. Today. 2 whole XP. There's another combat.
Rock, paper, scissors.
I'm
So
not-
who rolls
anybody,
highest?
Anybody can take it. I don't mind sitting out for this one this week.
I want to do a dice roll.
You wanna
Whoever
do a
top
dice roll? Whoever
highest,
gets highest?
top highest rolls gets EXP. How about that?
Okay.
Gets both EXP.
No. Just
Ooh,
one
wait,
each.
that's kind of sick, actually.
both.
Now there's stakes.
Oh,
You wanna gamble?
Yeah.
Or do you
I
wanna
like
gamble?
this. I
both.
like this. Well,
Okay.
as long as everyone else is okay with it.
I'm good.
Okay, here we go.
Oh no!
19.
I got a 4.
I got a 2. Well, congratulations, Simon.
You got that EXP.
You got
I feel
double
bad.
EXP.
No,
Shit.
it was.
You
it was
sure you
the
don't want to take
deal.
one?
No, it's too late.
God damn.
The dice have been rolled.
It'll only make you stronger, which means the team is stronger.
Tier
so.
2 yet? Are you tier 2 now?
I got enough EXP to get the 4th benefit, which brings you to tier 2.
Damn.
Question, I do have to ask though, is it I have to get the 4th benefit and then 4 more EXP, or is it get the 4th benefit, I become tier 2?
I believe on the 4th benefit you are tier 2.
Hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we can reread the rule for that
Yeah.
bit, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's how it is.
Because I have 3, so this would be my 4th. Then the question is just do I then immediately become tier 2?
I think
Or-
so.
I
have it here
think that was
written
how
that
it
it's
was.
Tier up, but 4 advancements. So
That's it, yeah. So you have 4
And
advancements.
get
you
new
tier up.
abilities. Oh my gosh!
So we'll see.
Yeah, get some new
Cheers.
stuff. But that's
Ooh.
it for today's adventure on the Hexagon TTRPG. Thank you all for being here. If you were here for the stream, it was an amazing session today. We got all kinds of goodies. If you enjoy the game, don't forget to follow us so you're ready for our next episode. You can tune in this Thursday for Champs Challenge and next Thursday for Geneset Rising by Pita. You can find more content and world building and updates on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. Just look for the Hexagon TTRPG. That's Simon as the Fiery Willen Fair, Peter as the Tough Tomas, Diana as the Intergalactic Angel Quinn, and me, Brent, signing off. We're Hexagon, and we're Hexagon. Good night, everybody.
Bye bye.
See ya.
Hello.